Yo, let me tell y'all something so real quick. If y'all are putting all this love, time, and energy, attention to another person, and they're only halfway meeting you there, you gotta ask yourself, why am I here? And why am I bending myself backwards for someone who won't do the same for me? Today we're talking about reciprocity and relationships. I don't know why I keep saying reciprocity. I don't know why. Reciprocity. I'm talking real love, real effort, and real respect. And honestly, how to spot when someone just isn't into you like that. My eyes is like puffy right now. I think I'm like the cat. So it's good with y'all, man. You already know who it is. It's Q Garçons. You feel me? I remember him saying we back in the shot with another video, man. Listen, bro, I've been through this. I'm honestly currently going through this as well. By the time y'all see this video, it might just be better or it might be worse. I might just be completely single. Who knows? But I'm gonna tell y'all this. I've had moments where I was fully committed. I'm opening up and I'm trusting and I'm showing my best self. And someone pulled back. They pulled away. And I felt like my love wasn't valued. And the crazy part of it is because at first, everything seemed good. But good intentions and words, they're not enough. Today, I really want to break down to you how reciprocity really works and why that shit really matters in relationships and why your self-respect is really the foundation of like any healthy relationship. So here's an example, right? You 6 months into the relationship. You've been showing love, trust, vulnerability, emotionally, mentally, physically, and suddenly the energy just shifts. The texts slow down, the calls don't come, the attention isn't the same, and you're left questioning yourself like, is this even real? Am I imagining this shit? Or does this person just not care enough? I went through that and it stings. It still stings right now, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I'm making a video, because I'm like, I feel like somebody else could benefit from this video. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying my situation is the worst. You know what I'm saying? I just peep certain patterns and I moved a certain way. I stood on my boundaries. I honestly feel like if this person really loves me and they seen that they kind of messed up on a certain situation, not that it's not gonna happen in relationships. People mess up, partners mess up, but it's all about y'all choosing each other at the end of the day, you feel me? I personally feel like if you fucked up on something I found really important after I told you something, make the effort to try and make up for it. And it's not gonna be easy. I'm not gonna allow it to be easy, but I'm not gonna allow it to be hard. So it's like really showing effort, basically. That's all my point of view is for this video. But just know that love is not one-sided. So people are always gonna say like, oh, I love you, I care for you, I'm gonna always be here for you. But words and actions are two different things. Words are cheap, actions are everything. Now, are they showing up when it really matters? Do they think about you when things are inconvenient for them? Do they give energy back to the relationship, or do they wait for you to give it first? That's a test. Real love is consistent. It's effort that you can count on. And if that isn't there, then that shit is not a phase. It is a pattern. And patterns do not lie. In my circumstance, my relationship was about 6-7 months so far going forward. I've been going on for like 6 months dating this girl. And for the most part, towards like 4 months in, I became more fully invested into her. Just because I kind of began to know what I wanted. And I wanted to build on that. And it came to a certain part where like it was a week where it was just really, the energy was not there. And I felt myself really going out my way to like, at the time, she was kind of taking my time for granted. I'm not always there, so I'm trying to figure this out, but you're being late to responding to my text. She was making excuses. She's saying, oh, I'm busy. Oh, this happened. And like, she kind of made it seem like it's my problem that I had to do it. But that's when I kind of realized love without reciprocity is basically like love without reciprocity is basically just attachment. It's what people want without working for it. And that's very dangerous because it kind of has you questioning yourself when the truth is that their effort is just not mutual. Let's continue this convo in the other room. Hold on. You know what? Actually, fuck it. I'm about to just move to the couch. Fuck the other room. I'm sturdy right now. Oh, wait. Before I get into that, shout out Toxic Truths. You feel me? It's a tough ass brand. I jacked their clothes. They sent me some stuff. You feel me? To rock. I really like the clothing. You feel me? I just want to say shout out to Toxic Truths. Yeah, I go follow them on the gram. But continuing back to our convo. Boundaries and self-respect. This is very huge because boundaries are everything. You can't keep giving if the other person is not matching up to your energy. And that's not at all selfish. That's survival. I had blocked her and I had stepped away from the situation and I took space. Not because I'm trying to punish her or that I don't care or nothing like that. It's just I had to protect myself and my energy. Like if you love yourself, you recognize when somebody is not meeting you halfway, and that's something that is non-negotiable. You feel me? Like nobody should ever make you feel guilty for demanding reciprocity, bro. Reciprocity, whatever. Because the thing is, reciprocity is not just about actions, it's about energy. And if someone isn't emotionally present, if they avoid conflict, if they retreat instead of communicating, that's a signal, and you cannot fix that for them. They have to be willing to do that themselves. So you have to protect your own peace at your own cost, bro. It is what it is. Some people pull back and they call it avoidance, or they say they're just not ready. But here's the reality. Everybody has their own stuff. Everybody has their own traumas, fears, insecurities. That's life. But you cannot carry somebody else's growth at all. If they're not consistent, it's a pattern, not an excuse. Avoidance isn't a free pass. Feelings are feelings. If they truly care, then they will find a way to meet you halfway, even when they're scared. I saw this with her. I had she pulled away during a big moment, like an argument we had. Not even an argument. She was just mad at me because I had blocked her. Like, she spazzed on me and got really defensive. And at that moment, it hit me. I'm like, if she really wanted this, she would show it. Even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's inconvenient, like, you gonna show your love. Like, you love somebody, you gonna love them, even if it's hard. But it's been like a week since then. So far she hasn't. I've been focusing on myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, it's not like this is a relationship that was like a year ago and I could explain to y'all everything that unfolded. Like, this shit is still unfolding in real time. So I could make another video like putting y'all on game on how this shit unfolded. You know what I'm saying? It could work out for the better, it could not. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, I'm focused on me. I'm already hitting other bitches up, bro. I'm focused on me, bro. I'm not waiting for nobody. I know my worth, gang. You feel me? I know my worth. My point is, empty love will drain you more than it fills you. That's my point with this. I truly want to help her grow. I want to guide her. I want to support her, and I want to show her how love could be healthy and stable, because I don't think she has grown up with that. But at the same time, growth cannot be forced. The person has to be willing to grow themselves. You can be patient and you can show the way, but you can't drag somebody else along for the ride. Like, it's just not just. And they're not willing to meet you, bro, it's not your failure. It's really their failure. And that's a hard pill to swallow sometimes, because you really want the relationship to work. You want to see the potential, but potential without action is really just a dream. I had to learn that. I'm still learning that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, like I said, bro, this shit is still happening in real time. So I low-key, I think we'll make another video for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what happens. Yeah, bro, I had to just let go of controlling the outcome and just really focus on the shit that I could control, and that's me. That's my energy. That's my boundaries. That's my love for myself. And that's really where real maturity shows. That's where it comes in, and it shows for real. Listen, I think I'm gonna take this to that next room though. I want to switch up the scenery for y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep it going. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep it going. So low key, something had told me that this was like a really good idea to continue this talk in the bathroom. Matter of fact, that needs to flush. So one thing I did realize is this: like, sometimes we overthink. Sometimes we blame ourselves. Sometimes we ask, like, oh, could I have been better? Did I do enough? But self-awareness is not about guilt. It's about reflection. I look back at everything and I try to understand my role, my emotions, my effort. And I realized reciprocity isn't just about what I give, but it's also what am I willing to accept from somebody? You have to recognize your worth. You have to know what's too little and what's unacceptable. And also the stuff that just drains you. And once you do, bro, you can make like real choices and not reactive ones. And that's where you see growth. And here's the core of it, honestly. Love is a partnership. There's two people showing up. Two people putting in energy. Two people that's willing to grow. If you're the only one doing that, bro, you're in a relationship with yourself. And that's the reality. Reciprocity is the heartbeat of love. It's how you know somebody values you. And if it's not there, then boundaries and moving are all on acts of self-love. It's very tempting to give second chances, to wait, to hope. But you also have to ask yourself truthfully, is this person really proving it, or am I just hoping they will? And that's where you find distinction. So if you're out there giving love, attention, time, energy, make sure it's coming back to you. Actions over words, period. Patterns over excuses, boundaries over guilt, and self-respect above all. Love should feel like a partnership, not a job that you're doing alone. If it's one-sided, you have to decide, like, do I keep giving, or do I step back and really protect myself in this situation? Because real love is not a test. It's a mutual choice every single day. If this is different though, man, make sure y'all go ahead and leave a comment down below. When have you felt like you were giving much more than you were getting in a relationship? Or just with a friendship, or anything, bro. Anything in life, comment down below. And if you're all about, hey, leveling up life and love, you feel me? Make sure I hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Cha-ching, you know what I'm saying? We just getting started though, man. You already know it's Q Garçons, our memoir. You feel me? And let me know as well if y'all want to hear part 2 of what happened, or what's going on, what I got going on. If y'all want the pochinchera, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. But yeah, catch y'all niggas on the next YouTube channel, or whatever the fuck, next video. Bye.